Church, as we come together once again to study on the word worship taken out from the original Hebrew and Greek words, today we're going to study about the word called TOWDAH. TOWDAH comes from the same principal root word as yada, but it is used more specifically. TOWDAH literally means an extension of the hand in adoration or acceptance. By the way of application, it is apparent in the Psalms and elsewhere that it is used for thanking God for things not yet received. Things not yet received. It means to lift your hands to God, not so much by how you feel, but to lift your hands to God as a sacrifice of praise and thanksgiving. And so it talks about lifting our hands to God when you don't feel like it, as a sign of surrender. Thus, it is also a word of thanksgiving and praise and a trust that God will deliver. It's a type of sacrifice that is continual. Did you know that when the army of Jehoshaphat marched against an army, marched against the enemy's army that was too great for them, one of the words that they received from the Lord was this. It's found in 2 Chronicles 20:21. It says like this: after consulting the people, Jehoshaphat appointed men to sing to the Lord and to praise him for the splendor of his holiness, as they went out at the head of the army, saying, "Give thanks to the Lord, for his love endures forever." As they were facing this huge army, God tells them that they have to go into the battle just by singing songs unto them. He says, give thanks to the Lord, for his love endures forever. That word, thanks, means TOWDAH, extending our hands in praise, in thanksgiving for answers that haven't been received. And we see the story as the army goes on singing this song and by lifting up their hands, we see God brought an enormous victory that day just because of their response in lifting up their hands even before they experience the victory. It is an act of faith beyond which God moves to bring deliverance. Psalm 50 verse 23 says like this: whoso offereth praise glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversational right will I show the salvation of God. Whoso offereth praise, that word praise over here is the word TOWDAH, lifting up our hands and giving thanks to God in anticipation of victory. TOWDAH, we have the type of praise that goes beyond our circumstances, that goes beyond our situations. And no matter what you're feeling today, I want to encourage you today just to lift up your hands. When you're facing huge battles, when you don't understand what's happening in your life, can I encourage you to just TOWDAH, lift up your hands as a sacrifice of praise. Lift up your hands as a sacrifice of offering. The title of the 100th Psalm is known as a Psalm for Giving Thanks. 100 verse 4 says like this: enter into his gates with thanksgiving. TOWDAH. Thanksgiving gives us victory. So can I challenge you today, no matter what is happening in your life, no matter what situations you're facing, you can just lift up your hands in surrender and say, God, I don't understand, but I lift my hands to worship you. Let's surrender ourselves by just offering him praise, by lifting up our hands, even though you haven't received the answer. Amen.